Good morning. Welcome. It's October. Ooh. In the beginning was the Word. And the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made, and without him nothing was made that was made. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not overwhelm it. There was a man sent from God whose name was John. He came as a witness to testify concerning that light, so that through him all might believe. He himself was not the light. He came only as a witness to the light. The true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. And through the world, he was there. Through him, the world did not receive him. He came to that which was his own. He came to that which was on his own. In his name, he gave light. Children born of the natural descent, nor of human decision, or a human and a husband's will. But he was born of God. The Word became flesh. Isn't this exciting? And made his dwelling among us. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only Son, who came from the Father, full of grace and truth. He opened a door for us. God opened a door for us. John testified concerning him. He cried out, saying, "This is the one who spoke about when I said, 'He who comes after me has surpassed me, because he will come before me.'" Out of this fullness, we have all received grace in place of grace already given to us. For the law has given through Moses. Grace and truth came through Jesus Christ. No one has ever seen God, but the one who the only Son, who is himself God, is the closest relationship of the Father. He made himself known. One door opens for us all. Everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. Are you happy with that? Everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. It's the cost of being a disciple. Large crowds were travelling, and turning to them, he said, "If anyone comes to me and does not hate the father or mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, even our own life, such a person cannot be my disciple. And whoever does not carry their cross and follow me cannot be my disciple. Suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost and see where Jesus is? For if you lay the foundation and are not able to finish it, everyone who sees it will ridicule you, saying, "This person began to build and wasn't able to finish." Or suppose a king is about to go to war against another king. Now this is challenging. For if you lay the money to complete it, then you will lay the foundation down. This person becomes ready to be built and won't able to be finished. Or suppose a king is about to go to war against another king. Won't he first sit down and consider whether he is able with the others? If he's able, or if he's not able, there's a problem, isn't there? Salt is good, but if it loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is fit for nothing. Whoever has ears to hear, let them hear what the Spirit is saying to you and to me. So there's protocol there, isn't there? We go together, we work together. And in 1950s and 1960s, we used to go out to restaurants and enjoy one another's company. But what happens? The restaurant is not given the full restaurant, is it? Can you see that? Where we come to a restaurant and some of us can remember when going to a Chinese restaurant when there was loads and loads of Chinese pots all over. Can you picture the Chinese? And it brought lots of pots, but it didn't fill us all. Because we were so busy in buying little pots and another little pot. And that's all. We've got loads of different types of different gingers, different beans, all sorts. Can you remember? And then, now, we go to a Chinese and it's all over the place. We've got big pots, little pots, you name it. We see things differently, don't we, in our Chinese. Strangers in a strange land. And then it's hot. Red hot, so hot, and you wonder, ooh. Can you picture that? Can you feel the heat? I can. Strangers in a strange land. So we go, don't we, to this restaurant and we see things differently. Quite different, but there is an open dinner. And some people say, I don't like this, it's a bit hot. And then you think, whoops, perhaps we should have gone to something English. I don't know. I'm not being... we all do things differently. But there are different things and we pick things up differently. But such policies reinforce us as people. There's black. There's black bean. There's gingers. Lots of gingers. But we come and we enjoy different things. And so we're being different, but we do enjoy. Quite rightly, there's need to enjoy different things on different tables. But we enjoy whatever, the black bean, the red bean, whatever it is. We come and enjoy the meal. So, it's my prayer that whatever you are able to enjoy, that you will enjoy, and it'll be different. You talk about what you've eaten. You drink lots, because when it's hot, you need lots. Your nerves are feeling a little bit, whoa, but God is speaking to us through all of this. And we are strangers in a strange land. If I say the Word became flesh, that's exactly what happens. When we come to church, when we come to a Salvation Army, the Word becomes flesh. God speaks to us. And I just want us to sing one song today, and that's He Lives. I know that my Redeemer lives. He lives. O joyful sound, O glorious hour, when Christ by his almighty power arose and left the grave. Now let our songs with triumph tell, who broke the chains of death and hell, and ever lives to save. He lives. There's 3 verses on Song 229, and just sing it, and sing it from the heart. No more we tremble at the grave, for he who died our souls to save will raise our bodies too. What though this earthly house shall fail, the Saviour's power will yet prevail and build it up anew. He lives, and he lives in each of our hearts today. Thank you.
I serve a risen Savior, he's in the world today. I know that he is living, whatever men may say. I see his hand of mercy, I hear his voice of cheer, and just the time I need him, he's always near. He lives, he lives, Christ Jesus lives today. He walks with me and talks with me along life's narrow way. He lives, salvation to impart. You ask me how I know He lives. He lives within my heart. Rejoice, rejoice, O Christian, lift up your voice and sing eternal hallelujahs to Jesus Christ the King, the hope of all who seek Him, the help of all who find. None other is so loving, so good and kind. He lives, He lives, Christ Jesus lives today. He walks with me and talks with me along life's narrow way. He lives, salvation to impart. You ask me how I know He lives. He lives within my heart.
We're in a strange land, but God is with us all the time.